Firstly, check your motor is in neutral. That is the middle position of the throttle. Check you have your safety kill clip attached. Check your motor is trimmed down in the water by pressing and holding the bottom trim button on the side of the throttle. You want your motor all the way in the water wherever possible. If needed, you can lift it up at any stage by using the trim up button on the side of the throttle. Turn the key to the on position. You should hear the motor start, then release the key. When you're ready to go, press in the red lever under the throttle handle and gently push the throttle forward. It will engage into forward gear, then slide the throttle forward to increase speed. To reverse, bring the lever back into neutral until you hear it click. Lift the red lever again and slowly pull the handle back. The further back you go, the faster you will reverse. When anchored or mooring, turn the motor off by turning the key to the left. Firstly, drop your motor into the water by locating the trim latch on the front of the motor. Flick this latch up to disengage the lock. Slightly lift the motor with the back grab handle, and then slowly lower your motor into the water. The motor will automatically lock into its deepest setting. If you need to lift your motor at any stage, flick the latch down and slowly lift the motor to one of the two set trim heights or all the way out of the water. With your motor down, you'll then want to make sure your kill clip is attached and your motor is in neutral, which is the middle position on your gear lever. Once you've lined up your starter symbol on the throttle arm, one strong pull in a straight line across your body should start the motor. Once the motor is running, pull the throttle lever into forward or push into reverse to start moving in your desired direction. The further you twist the throttle arm once in gear, the faster you will go. When you're ready to turn the motor off, push firmly on the red kill button on the side of the throttle arm for 2 or 3 seconds, and your motor will shut off. When anchoring our pontoon on the beach, be aware of which way the tide and the wind are running. In this example, we can see the tide is pushing from the left-hand side of the boat. So we aim our anchor in that direction, taking the anchor out on a 30 to 45 degree angle from the boat and dig it into the sand. We then pull the rope nice and tight and tie it off to the cleats provided on the side rail of the pontoon. For our polycrafts, smart waves and fishing tinnies, we do not need to have a diagonal anchor, but we must still anchor our boat on the beach. In this case, we take the anchor out of the anchor well, dig it into the sand a couple of meters directly in front of the boat, and make sure it is tied off securely to the cleat provided. When stopping and anchoring in the channel, come to a complete stop by putting your motor into neutral, but do not turn your motor off. Slowly lower your anchor into the water and let out enough rope until you feel it go slack. This means it's hit the bottom. Let out an extra 4 to 5 meters after this so the anchor can lie flat along the bottom. Then tie the excess rope securely to your bollard. Once you feel your anchor has dug, you can turn your motor off. When you are ready to up anchor, untie your rope from the bollard and then slowly pull all the rope in, pulling your anchor up out of the water. If needed, rinse in the water before stowing away in the provided anchor box. Turn on your gas bottle. Turn your barbecue knob until the lightning bolt symbol is at the start pole. Press the starter button to ignite. If the barbecue doesn't ignite, press the button every 3 seconds until you hear ignition. Once lit, heat can be controlled by scrolling the barbecue knob to the desired temperature. Turn off the barbecue and gas bottle after use. Turn on your gas bottle. Push in the knob and turn counterclockwise until you hear it click. If the oven lights, keep the knob held down for 30 seconds to maintain gas flow, then release. If the oven doesn't light, turn the knob back to the starting position and repeat the steps. Heat can be controlled by adjusting the knob. Turn off the pizza oven and gas bottle after use. Before use, pull out the latch in between the two tanks so that effluent can be stored in the bottom holding tank. Once finished, pump the flush handle on the back of the toilet up and down to flush the toilet. Push the latch back in after use. To change over to your spare fuel tank, firstly, disconnect your fuel line from the empty tank by pushing in the silver release tab on the connector, then firmly pull the fitting straight off. Take note of the orientation of the fitting when pulling it off. Line the fitting up with the new tank so the fuel fitting is in the correct position, and firmly push on until you hear a click, confirming a tight connection. Pump your primer bulb 10 to 15 times until you feel it firm up. Then start your motor.